Toronto Raptors. They have a very young team. And after they've traded away Lowry, Kawhi Leonard's left, their championship window has kind of closed. They've won one, which is fantastic. However, we want to win them a couple more. So guess what we're doing? A 3-year, three-peat challenge with the Toronto Raptors. Yes, you heard me. 3 years, 3 championships. That's the challenge. By the way, my camera is about to die, and I've only just started the video, so we're switching cameras now. So yeah, fellas, here we are, the Toronto Raptors team. Not gonna lie, this is gonna be quite difficult to try and win 3 championships in 3 seasons. However, we are blowing this entire team up. We might hold on to Scotty Barnes, Precious Achiuwa and stuff. Just decent bench players that are going to develop for us, but we need to rebuild this entire starting 5. They've got a couple of nice players that if we weren't doing a 3-peat challenge, we would hold on to, but right now, we've basically got to trade these top 5, 6 players. By the way, if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. Stay around for the entire video as well. See if we do actually complete the challenge. That'll be pretty sick. So first things first, Chris Boucher and Goran Dragic. If we can hold on to Van Vliet and Siakam, might as well, but right now, ooh, Clint Capella as a center is not bad, you know. We do get Clinton a lot. Let's just see what else is around. Clint Capella is looking like the best option we've got. So we'll take him. We'll take Clint Capella and Dylan Wright. Then we can use... Clint Capella's our best player. We can't be having that. Then if we use OG with Gary Trent, maybe something good to Drew Holiday. That's not bad. Drew Holiday is not bad as a starting... Oh, Klay Thompson. Hello. I see you, Klay. Welcome to the team, my brother. Which means we don't need Van Vliet. If we trade Van Vliet with Keem Birch, we need a point guard. Drew Holiday's still there. Lonzo Ball. Or D'Angelo. You know what? We'll get Lonzo. Lonzo can be our starting point guard. I'm fine with that, that's for sure. Does that mean we have a 5? We need a small forward or a shooting guard. We could play Klay at the 2 if we wanted to. If we didn't trade Van Vliet, we could do that. But we traded Van Vliet already, so we need either a 2 or a 3. Dylan Wright and Juan Toscano. We got Derek Jones Jr. We'll use him, that's for sure. For a shooting guard, small forward, or someone we can actually... We'll take Goran Dragic again. Welcome back to the team, Goran. However, you're getting traded straight away for a shooting guard or small forward. Buddy Hield. We can make that work. So we could get Terry Rozier as a shooting guard. You know what? I don't mind that. And then we just play Klay at the 3. He's an 88 overall at the 3, so could just play him there. Which means we have a Ball, Rozier, Thompson, Siakam, and Capella starting 5. Lonzo can play. Rozier's an average defender. Klay Thompson's is above average defender. Same with Pascal and same with Capella. So we're good defensively. Lonzo's pretty good offensively. Terry's fine offensively. Same with Klay. Siakam's borderline okay. Capella. So offensively, we need a little bit more off the bench. Scotty Barnes is going to be a good defensive player off bench. Not so much a scorer, that's fine, but a good defender at multiple positions, which we like. Same with Precious Achiuwa. Not too bad. Precious might be alright, but we do need some scoring guards off of the bench to make this team work. We're actually going to do this trade with the Heat to get PJ and a first-round pick. Only reason is if we've moved PJ to the small forward, he actually doesn't go up in overall. He did yesterday, but not today. Fair enough. And then if we go PJ with Jahlil Okafor, maybe something could come up. If something does come up, we've just got ourselves a free first-round pick. We can get Hamidou Diallo. Diallo decent at scoring. He's not bad. He's not too great at defending. You know what? I'll take Taylor Horton-Tucker. He's got 2.5-star value, right? And if we go Taylor Horton, Metsu, chuck this Raptors 2022 first-round pick in there, surely we can get ourselves a decent guard that can score off the bench. TJ McConnell's not bad. Parzo he's a definite... Patty Mills and Bruce Brown. That works. That just works on so many levels. Thank you, Brooklyn, for wanting to do this trade, mate. We now have Patty Mills, Bruce Brown, Scotty Barnes, and Precious Achiuwa off the bench. IRL, this is a really good team. Is 2K going to like it? Probably not. We are trying to 3-peat, though, but we might make some trades at the trade deadline. I'm going to trade for some first-round picks before we do simulate the season. I don't know how we're going to trade for some picks, but I'm going to give it a go because we need some more firsts, so we'll see what we can do. So in my travels to get first-round picks, right, I've discovered this trade where you can give up Royce O'Neal and Cameron Oliver for Brook Lopez. We're doing the trade. We've now got Brook Lopez on this team, right? I think if we chuck Brook Lopez in with this bloke, I think we could get ourselves someone quite decent off this bench. We can get Terrence Ross, who I know is decent. He's 30 years of age. He can score. We are bringing Terrence Ross off this bench, boys. That means we don't need Bruce Brown. So if we try and get ourselves a better backup center, who knows? By the way, we've got like 5 first-round picks at the moment. Zubac and Terrence Mann, we will make that trade, right? And then we've got Zubac as our backup backup center. Let's change that. Let's just quickly get ourselves maybe Mitchell Robinson as a backup center, or Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant's on a 1-year deal. He could progress for us as a backup center. I think we can actually offer, you know what, I don't get Thomas Bryant that much, so sure, why the hell not? We'll use Thomas Bryant off the bench. We now have Terrence Ross, Patty Mills, Scotty Barnes off the bench. We still have really, really good. Like, Terrence Ross can play the 3. We're good. Scotty can play the 3. We're fine. We've got all our positions covered, bro. So we've managed to get ourselves quite a few first-round picks here. I mean, they might come in handy at the trade deadline. Who knows? We'll simulate this first season. You guys know the rotation. I might see you guys at the trade deadline. Who knows? So, All-Stars. We don't get an All-Star. That hurts my feelings, but we're 3rd in the conference again, which is decent. Let's have a look who's selling. The Spurs. I don't really want anyone from the Spurs. No one game-changing. Ja Morant. That's not bad. Ja Morant as our starting point guard, bro. I think we can't do it because of his salary, though. We could try and make it work, but probably won't happen. We could go after De'Aaron Fox, Sabonis. So there's a few players here. I'm going to try and figure something out for Ja. I don't know if we'll have the right salary requirements for it because Ja Morant is only making $9.6 million. So we'd have to give up what? We'd have to give up Lonzo, our starting point guard. They'd have to give us Steven Adams. We're over $3 million, so we have to give up what? Patty Mills? And then if I chuck in, say, that first, which is 1 star, that first, and another first. Yeah, no, I don't think that was going to work, bro. If I chucked in Scotty Barnes, I have a feeling that's actually going to work, you know. I don't really want to, but it's for Ja Morant, bro. It doesn't work straight away. If we chuck in that first, that first. Interesting. I think if we added another first, it would actually work. What if we instead put in Thomas Bryant and at first? Should we try it? Okay, it doesn't work anyway. We're not even going to get Ja Morant. Okay, fine. Let's try De'Aaron. Is it even worth getting De'Aaron Fox? We do have Lonzo. Lonzo's got to progress. We're doing okay. There's no one really game-changing ready, so let's just simulate reg season. Let's see what happens. What's up, LeBron? How you doing? I didn't expect us to win any of those awards. However, we were the 2 seed. We're not going to have any All-NBA performers, are we? No. But we were only the 2 seed to the Philadelphia 76ers. We did go 57-25. We were 1 game behind. Not bad, not bad. We're above the Nets, which means we're probably going to be on the same side of the table. And the Bucks. I have a feeling we're not getting past the second round, boys. Clay was our leading scorer with 20. Siakam 17. Terry Rozier 17. Capella 13 and 14. Jesus. Lonzo 13 and 8. And then Terrence Ross had 12.4. Thomas Bryant, Patty Mills, Scotty Barnes. So let's just simulate the play-ins. I don't know. We got Chicago in the first round. Shit. We did take their starting point guard, and we've got a better starting power forward. I don't like how we have the Chicago Bulls in the first round, and then we have to take on either Brooklyn or Milwaukee if we get past them. Let's just game by game. They've tied the series already. We're up 2-1. You guys can't see this because it's down the bottom of the table. There we go. Now you guys can actually see. The series is tied 2-2. We're up 3-2. And we've got a game 7 in the first round of the playoffs. We've got a game 7. This is do or die for this challenge already. If we lose, then I'm going to be very embarrassed. We're up. Please don't tell me they're going to come back. No, we've done it. We've closed it out. We're now in a game. We're in the second round versus the bloody Milwaukee Bucks. Game 1 is ours. Game 2 is ours. Game 3 is theirs. Game 4 is ours. Game 5 is... Boys, we just beat the Milwaukee Bucks in 5 games. How did we do that? No one knows. We just did it, all right? We just did it. No questions asked. Boston, who have you got? Schroeder, Richardson, Brown, Tatum, and Williams. That's a good team. 2K seems to like that team. I don't know how much they're going to like it over our team. It's 3-1 our way. We're through the finals, boys. We're taking on the Clippers. That's better than the Lakers. Clippers aren't as loved by 2K, but I know that the Clippers do love 2K. Hopefully, we can get past these guys. We lose game 1. We lose game 2. We lose game 3. We've come so far to lose. Let's see what happens with 2K here. Are we able to maybe come out from a 3-0 deficit? I think it's been impossible. I think it's impossible in 2K to come back from, but we are down by 6 with a minute left. So it looks like we're trying to 2-peat now. At least we got the Raptors back in the finals. The Clippers won their first championship, so let's see what happens. See if we can win 2 back-to-back titles. We've got a solid foundation. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do anything with it, but we've got a foundation there now. Trae Young or Shai Gilgeous? You know what? I might try and get Shai Gilgeous, you know. He's got his extension now, so he's going to be a lot easier to trade for. Shai, you want to come play for us, big fella? I'll give you Terry Rozier. I'll also give up Terrence Ross for Shai. Plus, I chuck in this 28th overall pick because I'm not going to use it. Plus, this Pistons pick. We've just got ourselves Shai Gilgeous for an absolute steal. He's going to be our starting shooting guard. And maybe, imagine if we could also pull off a Trae Young trade. I think Trae Young's going to be a lot harder to trade for. But I'll give you Lonzo and Scotty. And that first, this Mavericks first, and this Jazz first. I'm curious. We did lose Scotty Barnes, but we pulled in Trae Young. I have mixed feelings, but we've just got ourselves Shai Gilgeous Porzingis and Trae Young in the same off season, bro. Okay, if you guys want to run down on what happened, because this idiot right here forgot to change the angle of the camera and you guys couldn't see much. Basically what happened, we traded Klay Thompson for Jaylen Brown. We traded Larry Markkinen for Markelle Fultz and Isaac. We traded Windler and Gorgie Dang for Precious Achua. And then we traded Enes Kanter and Terrence Davis for Nick Alexander-Walker. That's what gave us our entire team, let's be honest. Also, we signed a bunch of players that we then traded to get our entire team. There you go, that's basically what happened. Sorry that I forgot to move the camera. I'm sorry. All-Stars! Once again, we don't have any All-Stars, but we're the 1 seed. That makes sense, 2K. Luca! What's up, mate? How you doing, fella? Hey, Nick, what you doing? You're looking at the camera a bit wrong there, buddy. We don't even have an All-NBA player, bro. Because you know what? We finished as a 1 seed by 2 games with a 60-22 record. Yet we still don't have an All-Star or an All-NBA performer, apparently. Trae Young dropped 26, 3, and 9, and this motherfucker was still not an All-Star. No way. Maybe I looked over him. It is 2023, right? Maybe I looked over him. I didn't see him. Maybe he was. I think he was an All-Star. He didn't make an All-NBA team, though. What's up with that, 2K? What's up with that? By the way, if you're wondering, those are the stat lines. But we were the 1 seed. Let's just simulate the play-in. I don't know who we are taking. We're taking on Indiana. They've brought back Victor Oladipo. All right, might as well bring back Paul George while you're at it, guys. We'll simulate round. Let's see what goes down. How have they won 2 games on us? It's okay. We've now got the Bucks in the second round again. They've got Dwayne Dedmon as their starting center now because, you know, we got Brook Lopez and traded him. So we'll sim round and we're down 2-1. We've tied the series. We're up 3-2 and it's a game 7 to go to the Eastern Conference Final. Can we please win here, 2K? We had a 40-point first quarter, so if we can hold this, that'll be great. We're through to the Eastern Conference Finals, taking on the 3-seeded Philadelphia 76ers. They still have Ben Simmons, Matisse Thybulle, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid. Game 1's an L. Game 2's a dub. Game 3's an L. Game 4's an L. Game 5's a dub. Game 6 is an L. Fuck! There's no point doing another season, boys. I'm done. This is shit. Fuck! Yeah, no, I'm actually done. I'm actually done. Fuck this shit. I hate 2K. I'm gonna go cry in the corner for a little bit. If you're wondering, there's the roster. Sorry I fucked up before. We fucked up this entire challenge. I'm gonna go cry. Subscribe, please, to cure my fucking shithousery from 2K. Do it! Subscribe.